So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning sunrise meditation. I'm camped out here down by the bay, Richardson Bay in Sausalito. It's a beautiful foggy morning. You can see the bay here and down here to get away from some of the construction noise. Seeing friends and neighbors walk by. This could become a regular thing, in which case, if it does, you may be able to come down and join me live. Some of you who live locally, I have a few Sausalito folks who join the call every day. So anyhow, just a little quieter from the garbage trucks and the road construction, and hopefully you can hear a little sound of the gentle lapping waves of the bay here. So we'll see what happens since I'm in a public space. Who knows what we'll probably have dogs and dog walkers and who knows come by, and kayakers and seals, and there's flocks of pigeons here, and maybe some sighting of a heron or some white egrets or something like that. Anyhow, to work on my English self-consciousness of teaching in public while being viewed. So nice to be with you here in this lovely foggy morning. Laura was asking, or we were having a conversation about what to speak about, and I said, I really could do with a good poem about fog. And she said, you have one, you wrote one. And so I'm going to share a poem that I've shared before, which is less about fog, really. It's using fog as a metaphor. Well, it is about fog because I live in a foggy part of the world. But it's really about the metaphor of how fog, as it, at least here, blows in from the Pacific and weaves its way in very gently, softly, touches, moistens, and embraces and permeates every living thing that it touches. And it's a great metaphor for awareness, for presence, for love, the way we can tender-heartedly touch and embrace and permeate and allow and feel and open to any and all facets of our experience. And of course, when we're outside, we want to be like a tree or a stone that's allowing the moisture and the pervasiveness of the fog to embrace us. So I'm going to read this poem. It's called Your Only Duty. Your only duty is not to run from here, even if the hole of loss burns deep in your belly, and on waking you feel the dread of walking into the day naked and exposed. You could pretend, try putting on a face other than your own, but that's a game that's never worked and only burns a deeper hole inside the pocket of longing, making the shell you've chosen to live in even more hollow. But there are times when there's no choice but to surrender, to turn towards your loneliness and the empty places within you've spent a lifetime running from, embracing them with delicate hands of love, the way the evening fog envelops the solitary tree, without flinching, pressing into and loving every gnarled crevice, every twisted branch, even the forgotten needles fallen to the ground. This is the first step that begins the slow journey of completeness. It keeps inviting you deeper into the roots of yourself, claiming your place that has been waiting, that is always right here. So This is our practice, the integration, the fusion of love and awareness, meeting, holding, allowing, touching, understanding, experience, the tenderness of our heart, the vulnerability of being human, the joy of the senses, the uncertainty of whatever it is that we're living in and facing. And that's our practice. And like these gentle waves here behind me, like the waves of breath, like the waves of attention, we come back, we return, we orient, we attend, we attune moment to moment to moment to moment to what's here. And of course, naturally our attention is pulled and distracted and times meandering, and like the touch of the cool, damp fog, we are invited here over and over. So let's begin our practice sitting with awareness, sitting like a mountain, grounded, steady, dignified. Taking your seat in the midst of experience, in the midst of life. Midst of your heart. As you close your eyes, becoming attuned to the inner landscape, this cave of the body. Bringing a womb-like attention, embracing soft, and letting awareness permeate the body like the fog permeates the landscape. Soft, gentle, welcoming of all experience, the pleasant and the unpleasant, joyful and the hard and difficult. In each moment, each morning, each meditation, we are asked what is calling the attention, what is asking to be known, to be felt, to be met, to be understood. And so being curious about that today. And letting attention settle into moment to moment changing phenomena. For each of us that may be different. It may be the attuning to the soundscape, allowing that spaciousness of hearing to call the attention. And maybe sitting with the changing sensations of the body, coolness and warmth, and tingling and vibration. Maybe the wave-like motion of breath. Leaning into those steady waves and that sweet movement of air, life-giving oxygen. The release of the exhale. Noticing if the attention is drawn to the outer landscape of light, of breeze, of sound, of sensation, the inner world, perhaps the movement of the heart, and tending to what you're feeling this morning. Mental states are present, or reactions to what's here. And as we sit here, as I do in this foggy morning, calling on that metaphor of the way the fog envelops the solitary tree, permeating and loving every gnarled crevice, every branch, every forgotten needle fallen to the ground with loving presence. And this way we practice together. Abiding in awareness, present here, connected moment to moment to passing experience, inner and outer phenomena. Noticing what supports you, staying curious, connected, contactful. This moment, this breath, this sound, this sensation allows you to abide in the present moment awareness rather than being lost in the trance of thought and dreams, images. In the last few minutes of the sitting. Continuing to turn towards what's here, allowing what is, connecting with curiosity. Resting in the stillness of awareness, present to the changing flow of experience. Noticing how awareness, like the sky, has the capacity to hold all experience. As you bring the practice to a close, and you transition, open the eyes, turning into whatever next is being asked to be met. Where in your life, in your day, and you transition, what is being asked to be met, the same curiosity. The pet that's at your feet, your family that's in your house, or the neighbors, or your work, or your body, or perhaps the good news that this administration, this current administration, has finally allowed funds to be released so the new president-elect can actually begin his transition. So, a bit of relief, I think, a collective sigh going around the country that this election is finally, the results are finally being accepted. And the sad and pathetic legal challenges are continuing, but really withering away. So I know for myself, I'm feeling a lot of delight and relief about that. So I hope you're enjoying the sounds here this morning. We had the lapping of the bay, the foghorns. It's very foggy, so the ships coming and going into San Francisco Bay. Tooting their horns, and beautiful sounds of the birds here. Always happy for the birders on the call to let me know what they've been hearing, even though I'm in meditation, inviting you not to be lost in classifying experience and nature and bird sounds, but lots of beautiful birds down here. So as I mentioned yesterday, I'm also happy to hear and take questions if you have any questions about your practice. I'll either speak to them today when I hear the question, or I can concede my reflection for what to teach in the coming days. The author of Your Only Duty is me. That was one of my poems. And one of these days I will put them on my website or something so you can read them. Anyhow, looks like you're enjoying the location. Foggy. Lots of puppies and dog walkers and so I'll probably be down here tomorrow. Probably won't be quite so foggy, maybe sunny. It seems like people are happy to be hearing the sounds of seagulls. Even people's puppies are liking the sounds of the seagulls. It's interesting how evocative sounds are, just like smells, brings back memories of being by beaches or holidays. So, all right, friends. I wish you a beautiful day. These teachings are offered on dana, generosity. Appreciate all of you for offering generosity over these months, and you're welcome to continue offering support. My website, markcoleman.org, there's a donate button there. And but mostly you support this meeting by coming here, by your practice, letting others know about this teaching so we can continue these teachings. And I wish you a beautiful day, whether it's foggy, sunny, rainy, snowy, cold, warm. Wishing you well. I will let you unmute yourselves if you want to say goodbye. And see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye from the Richardson Bay.
Bye, everyone.